Good afternoon, Off the Bench Sports family. We are here, Plaquemine High School, Green Devil Classic. These two fine young men before you, they are the heads of state for the Helen Cougars out of New Orleans, Louisiana on the Best Bank.
West Bank.
Yes, sir.
West Bank.
Best Bank, I got a lot of love and affection for the Best Bank. A lot of good second lining going on the other side of the river.
Okay.
Good music.
And good food.
Good food. Good. Yeah, definitely good food, man. Definitely good food. So to my left, head coach,
Yes,
Everett Armand.
Junior. Everett Armand Junior.
Everett Armand Jr.
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us, sir. To my right, and I want to make sure I get this right because I already got checked about it. Coach Joe Ealy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
out of New Orleans, Louisiana,
sir.
that city.
That city.
Hey, he loves. Hey, we were talking before y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. It was super funny. In the game, I said he from the city. He don't know nothing about that. Like, hey, you oughta heard his response. He loves the city, and I love the fact that he loves his city.
Facts.
So yeah, that's what's up. And to give a little bit of it away, that's why they're doing so well, because of the love that they have for their school and their city and their community. So this is what I normally do for all first timers, and I'm gonna only go to one on this. So give us a little bio on Everett Armand Jr.
All right, Everett Armand Junior, first year head coach, Helen Cox. I had coached at Gretna Middle for 2 years prior to, before taking over the program for legendary Coach Mouzon, and we're looking to have a revenge season. So that's pretty much my bio.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Watching you guys, I've seen you guys several times this year already. You guys play with a lot of energy. Your go-to guys are just that. You can go to them at any point.
Correct.
Tell me about your relationship, Joe, with Coach Everett, and how you guys got together and what he expects from you.
Honestly, I always looked at him as a big brother. Like, even from a distance, I'm like, hearing him talk when I wasn't in this close circle, I'm like, man, I low-key won't be in that close circle because he always was positive, honestly. Like, it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying, bragging, right? He just always was a positive person. Like, honestly, I used to go home to my wife about him, like, hey, that dude a positive person, like, God got him. So it's like his expectations for me is try to, you know what I'm saying, fix the offense like as much as possible where everybody's kind of getting involved. And I think I do a pretty good job of that because we got like 3 guys averaging plus 13 points, another guy averaging 10 points. So, and it's no egos over here. So his responsibility is my responsibility, same, vice versa. So it's like we both got each other. So that's my guy.
What's been the goals for you guys that you have set for your kids for this season and in your first year as being the guy? What have you looked to building for with your program?
Well, we're trying to fix our discipline and structure. Last year we had a couple hiccups and we were blowing leads. And I was always telling them how you do anything is how you do everything. So right now we're trying to do one game at a time and just focusing on having big quarter after big quarter, one quarter at a time. We break everything down detail by detail. And if you don't write it down, it's just a dream. There ain't no goal. So now we're going one game at a time. We're sitting at 14-2, and we just attacking everything, anything that's in our way. So it's revenge season, like we say, and we're on a payback tour because everybody was getting us when we was young last year, but now things are looking up.
Being that you're the guy that sparks the offense, you do a good job at making sure the ball moves. That every game that I've seen you guys play. What did you do to get in the mind of those kids who haven't done well in the past to get them to have the open mindset of being unselfish and putting the ball in the basket?
Basically, we just preach that everybody can eat. Like with our style of pace that we play, it's not one person just holding the ball for 30 seconds, give me a pick here. Like our style of play, we up and running. Like everybody feel like they're up and running. And with them, it's kind of, I can't take all the credit for it because it's kind of the kids. Like today's game, we had our point guard getting it going. So everybody kind of just spaced the flow, let him get it going, and he still was making great passes besides the scoring. So it's like everybody really trusts everybody. Like, so that's the level we at right now. We got to keep building on that, keep building that trust up, and the offense gonna keep running smoothly.
I'm gonna say a name, Coach Armand, and you tell me about this kid.
Okay.
Alizé Johnson.
It's my son. Like that name touch home right there. So I got a lot of trust in him. He's been with me, like I said, 3 years. So I trust his game. I trust his growth. I try to preach. We're not gonna be having you on no leash, no restraints. Like, go out there. Don't be afraid to mess up. I call him a super sophomore for a reason, and I trust him. And I feel like he's a coach on the floor. And if the team is not going how we need it to, it's his responsibility to grow up and get everybody on board.
The second season is about to start in a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. For some, probably next week, district starts. Tell me about your district and what you guys hope to accomplish within it.
We want a clean sweep. I mean, last year we went 2-2. They restructured our district, so they added some of our local rivals, Landry Walker and Carr. We want to sweep. We feel like the talent is equal across the board, and this should be our year to make a statement.
How do you get deep in the postseason? And how I think let's scratch that question. I want to know this.
Okay.
How do you keep the same energy that you guys have started with this season into the postseason? Sometimes when kids have success at a young stage in the game, they get comfortable, they get relaxed, they get mild-mannered, okay, shall I say.
Well, I would say we haven't got to the point to where we was comfortable as far as like with any win. Like even like the win we just achieved today, 81-56, and they still hungry. We're like, if we played better, we could have scored 100. We could do this better. We talked better on defense. They shouldn't have got to 50. So like we done put on our I guess like models onto them, and now they're carrying it for us to where like they don't want teams to get back up on them or blow a lead, or we had a bad game in throughout the season already, and it's like we won't ever let it happen again. So they don't want Higgins to happen all over again. We blew a lead, and now they're so focused with it to where their hunger feeds us.
Your thoughts?
We got to keep challenging ourselves. Like, so as us, we're gonna try to get better as coaching. So getting better as coaching is we got to learn how to keep them focused. And right now, from what happened last year, they super hungry. Honestly, like last year was a lot of games, 30 points by halftime. Like, so what happened last year, they were hungry for it. People laughed at us and all that, and it's kind of like building their hunger right now. So I just say stay focused, keep doing what we're doing, and actually keep getting better at what we're doing.
Hey guys, thank you guys for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. Something new I've been doing. Any parting shout-outs? Coach, first.
I want to shout out you, man, because I appreciate the love you've been giving since the first day we met. The strangest way we met. But I appreciate it. You gave us game and you didn't even realize it, and now look at us.
Right.
So I want to shout out Off the Bench Sports. I truly appreciate everything.
No doubt, man, no doubt. Coach Joe?
Yeah, I'm going to my mom. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to my mom. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to the whole Helen Cougars community that's keep giving us that energy and that
solid,
love.
Man.
Like, honestly, and shout out to you. You've been a genuine guy from day one. So keep doing your thing, man. All support over here.
No doubt, man. Thank you guys. Remember, get off the bench, get into the game.
Yes, sir.